Hey everyone, welcome back to the BVTV channel. We're here with another UFC 5 Universe Mode episode, and immediately, as you can tell, Victor Kraus already getting rocked in the opening minutes as we're here with another Notorious MMA 4. Yep, this is the fourth time we have done the Notorious MMA show, Conor McGregor's own promotion here. So I've gotta love it, but we have a pretty stacked card tonight. But kicking things off, of course, as I was saying earlier, in the men, this is a men's bantamweight division fight as the 0-1 Victor Kraus takes on the 1-5 Marlon Vera. Vera in the black and red trunks, Kraus in the white trunks. Said both these guys not having a successful outing the last couple times, especially Marlon Vera, who has been unable to really get anything going for himself. Things are like a 3-fight losing streak. Victor Kraus should make his debut a couple of weeks ago, got bopped in the process and knocked out. He's 0-1, trying to basically bounce back here tonight. Not to mention, folks, our main event sees a heavyweight collision of the ages. Former champion, the 7-8 Alexander Volkov, takes on the 1-2 Terry McMann. Not to mention, we'll also see Donald Cerrone and Mark Jacasey in action. Sean Brady making his debut in our series, taking on Mike Perry. We've got Giga Chikadze and Calvin Kattar. Anderson Silva returns to Notorious. Oh, I think him in the head. Right in the temple, too. Jesus. So we have got a pretty stacked card. I mean, we'll see Joanna Jędrzejczyk and Amanda Ribas going at it. Tasha Hayes, Raquel Pennington, Joseph Benavidez, and Davison Figueiredo. I mean, there's a lot of really great fights on this thing. So I'm looking forward to it. To next week's episode, we'll see the return of Fight Night as well, so I'm looking forward to that. I think we have two. I don't know if we have one Fight Night. I don't, because we just did the one for this month. So we have two. I think we have either two or one Fight Nights for this next pay-per-view coming up. I know it's going to come up pretty quick though. I think we already have some of our set contenders, so I don't think we really need to have any like heavy ranked fights like that going on. So we don't want to have a not so, how do I put this? I don't want like I don't want a weak Fight Night card, you know? So I think we may have one, possibly two Fight Nights before the UFC 300 pay-per-view. Honestly, both these guys have been throwing some pretty nice jabs. I would say Marlon Vera, though, I think, has definitely gotten the better of Victor Kraus. Oh, I thought if he would have kneed him instead of trying to go for that kick, he would have knocked him out. This is what kicks off Notorious MMA week, starting things off huge here. Hey, it's a different ref other than Herb. So we go on to round number 2. Every fight, of course, in Notorious MMA is 3 rounds. Well, of course, if need be. That was a nice uppercut, dropped him. Though one thing I like is that Kraus is able to recover pretty quickly. Oh, gee, he got caught with that hook hard. He's still up, though. That's one thing I respect. Victor Kraus has shown he's got one hell of a chin. And this is a really great form we're seeing from Marlon Vera, something that I feel like we just haven't seen in such a long time. It seems to be he's finally putting things together. That knee, he's got to be very careful with that knee. Oh! Good Lord. If the uppercut didn't do it, that straight shot would. One more time. The hook put Victor Kraus, completely to sleep. Good Jesus. Goodness gracious. Well, folks, congrats to Victor Kraus to Marlon Vera win this fight. He's now 2-5 in the UFC, puts Victor Kraus to 0-2. Not looking good for Victor Kraus at all. But next up, we are heading on to the women's flyweight division, as we are going to see the 5-8 Bao Li take on the 2-9 Lauren Murphy. This fight's up next. Lauren Murphy in the black trunks, Bao Li in the green top and black pants. I was trying to figure out how to. Oh my lord. Okay. This fight's getting off early, or starting off early. I was like, she came out of the woodwork, just ready to assault her. We're trying to update the last fight. Loss for him, win for him. So I like low-key have like the sniffles going on today for whatever reason. To Lauren Murphy, as we know, is someone who's able to eat a lot of punishment and deal the same amount of punishment back. So if you're Bao Li, you've got to be very careful. That or just completely just go full speed here and just go keep attacking. Because I'm a firm believer that the more punishment Lauren Murphy takes, the stronger she gets throughout the fight. So this fight's in the women's flyweight division. Oops, what was that? That was a nice head kick, though. Uh-oh. This is not looking good for Bao Li. She's got to be careful. Lauren Murphy had her cornered for a moment. Oh, she ate that one flush, too. And you can tell she's rocked. Said both fighters kind of feeling it out now. I think that's a smart thing to do. Oh, well, maybe not. Oh! Sorry about that. I was like almost choking right there. I was like, ugh. That was like a nice upgrade here. See, what I'm liking from Lauren Murphy is the fact that she's counter-striking. She's not necessarily like trying to put any combinations together, but she has a lot of significant shots. That uppercut's been one of them too. I said, I feel that this round number one definitely goes to Lauren Murphy. I mean, she really looked like she had it all there. Like, to me, it was just how much, how do I put this? It was more, she was very effective defensively. And the fact that she was counter-striking, she wasn't constantly putting up, combinations. She knew what to throw that would do significant damage. And to me, oh, goodness. And again, that's why she's two-piecing her. Oh, holy hell. To me, Lauren Murphy is on the right track to win this fight. Uh-oh. That leg just kind of gave out a little bit. And I can't stress oh my god, I can't stress. Oh! Never mind what I was going to say. Lauren Murphy with a massive knockout that literally swept her off her feet. She levitated for a couple. I mean, look at this. Boom! Levitates for a moment. Look at this. The feet leaves the air. And then her face eats the floor, which is pretty bad. Pretty gnarly. Not gonna lie to you. Congrats to Lauren Murphy on knocking out Bao Li here tonight. She puts Bao Li to 5-9. And Lauren Murphy is now 3-9 in the UFC. Next up, folks, it's going to be in the middleweight division. That's right, as we're going to see the 3-8 Anderson Silva take on the 1-5 Brad Tavares. This fight happens right here, right now. Anderson Silva in the yellow trunks, Brad Tavares in the black trunks. Why can I not speak today for the life of me? Holy Lord. Like, I don't understand how I'm struggling so bad to speak. So just going to update the records for these guys here. Can I tell that Anderson Silva's corner wants him to start using some high kicks. That I wouldn't necessarily want to get into a kickboxing fight with Anderson Silva. I don't really think I'd win. I don't think anyone's really going to win. You know, even like Anderson Silva at an old age is still like deadly. I think that's the thing people don't understand. Like, he is still super fast. Like, there's a reason why they called him the Spider. I mean, his reflexes were just nuts, and they still are. I mean, you can go as far back as to even his Jake Paul fight. Oh my Lord, what an uppercut! Anderson Silva doing a phenomenal job here. Oh! Tavares has got to be careful. He's making a lot of sloppy mistakes. Oh my Lord, he had a whole spasm. I mean, what did you expect anything else? It's Anderson Silva. Congrats to Anderson Silva on winning this fight. I mean, he really played with his food for a little bit and then decided to pummel Brad Tavares. Brad Tavares is now 1-6 in the UFC. Anderson Silva 4-8. Silva is low-key like revitalizing his career in Notorious MMA. If I'm Anderson Silva, I'd just kind of keep going to Notorious MMA because he's winning. He's winning fights. 4 more wins and he's back to 500. I know it's like, oh, it's a lot of fights he's got to do, but it's still doable. Anyway, folks, next up we are going to the women's bantamweight division. That is right. As this next fight, we'll see Tasha Hayes, who's 2-4, take on the 5-10 Raquel Pennington. Here we go. Fight. Tasha Hayes in the white trunks, Raquel Pennington in the black trunks. And how do you follow up that epic Anderson Silva knockout we just seen? That's the real question. How do you do that? My answer, I don't think it's possible. Anderson Silva just put on a masterclass of how you literally take somebody apart in 2 minutes and like, what was it, 45 seconds? I think that was the total. I think I'm being a bit generous. I think it was like 2:14 if I'm being honest, but we'll say 2:45 to give Brad Tavares some credit. Let me actually update this too while I'm at it. As she drops Raquel. And you know, the interesting thing too, looking at, we only have one debut on this show. Let's see Sean Brady take on Platinum Mike Perry. Mike Perry, who's been a mainstay here for Notorious MMA. And he's now 5-6. Sean Brady is taking on a guy, I think he's on like a 2 or 3 fight win streak here, specifically in Notorious MMA. So this is gonna be very interesting to see, for sure. I think the best thing we did was get rid of Underground and kind of replace it with Conor McGregor's Notorious MMA. I think having this type of stand and bang really is forcing fighters to step up their game. Also, that was one hell of a shot that dropped Raquel Pennington. And I know what some of you guys say, you know, when are the lives coming back for this? And I definitely do want to start doing live streams more often. I just think that you guys, it seems like you guys enjoy my UFC stuff being like videos. And that's why I've kind of kept that type of, I guess you could say, format with me, is like, you know, keeping the videos. And again, I may just test it out for UFC 300 pay-per-view, you know, something like that. So don't get me wrong, I definitely hear you guys. I may bring this back once I move into my new place soon. So stay tuned for that. Ooh. Oh. I mean, you could just tell. Right now, Tasha Hayes is firing on all cylinders against Raquel Pennington in this first round. But I can't. Oh, that was one hell of a shot. But I can't say Raquel Pennington's been very now, you know, it's funny. Tasha Hayes starting to become a bit reckless, too. I think she's getting a bit overconfident. And it may come back to haunt her here. She's got to be very careful. Down goes Tasha. Okay, yeah. I said that first round firmly, though, goes to Tasha Hayes. Absolutely. There is no doubt about that. Oh! She didn't even see it coming. She did not even see it coming. Tasha Hayes with a massive cut on her foot. That is a nasty gash. Oh, my Lord. They need to stitch that up. But Tasha Hayes with arguably knockout of the night. I mean, that kick, Raquel Pennington didn't even see it coming. She ate all of it, and it clocked her lights out cold. Wow. Tasha Hayes, now 3-4 in the UFC. She puts Raquel Pennington to 5-11. Big victory here for Tasha Hayes. That was a nasty kick to if anything, to the back of the head. That's the wild part. It was to the back of the head. That's nasty. Next up, folks, we're heading on to the featured prelim bout of the evening, as we are going to see the 5-9 Rampage Jackson in the black trunks taking on, in the red trunks, the 2-4 Gokhan Saki. This fight happens right here, right now. Oh, wait a minute, Gokhan drops Rampage really early in this fight. Oh. Wait, down goes Rampage. Hold up, folks, because Gokhan Saki proving he's not a pushover. Oh. But the thing, he's kind of got to protect himself because, oh my Lord, look at the power of Rampage Jackson. I said, Gokhan is still fighting. He's putting up one hell of a fight. Proving that he's not a pushover. Oh, goodness, how is he still standing? Oh, yep, good night. Oh, his eyes are open. Oh, my Lord. Rampage Jackson gets a destructive knockout victory here tonight. He's back in the win column after what feels like a 4-fight losing skid, if I'm being honest. I remember when he was 5-6 or something, and he just kept losing. But congrats to Rampage Jackson on the knockout victory. He is now 6-9 in the UFC, puts Gokhan Saki to 2-5. Wow, he knocked him out in under 2 minutes. Goodness gracious. Well, that was the featured prelim bout. To kick off the main card, that's right. We are heading to the featherweight division, the men's featherweight division. So we're going to see the 8-13 Joseph Benavidez take on the 4-9 Davison Figueiredo. Figueiredo in the black trunks, Benavidez in the red trunks. Here we go. Two guys who I don't consider them having like knockout power. So this is going to be quite interesting to watch. Because I'm just like, I don't really know. Like, I'm trying to, like... I don't really know who would win this fight. Because both these guys, to me, just aren't that great of strikers. So I'm like, I don't... Oh, my Lord. Oh, my God. Okay. Okay, never mind. That shut me up very quickly. Holy shoot. Okay. Joseph Benavidez just knocked out Davidson Figueiredo in, what was it, under like 2 minutes? I was not expecting that, for one, because I just didn't, like, I didn't, you know, wow, okay. Joseph Benavidez is now 9-13 in the UFC. He puts Davidson Figueiredo to 4-10. So that means he knocked him out. Okay, he knocked him out way quicker than I thought. I thought that fight was going to go at least 3 rounds, and Joseph Benavidez was like, nah, not happening today, buddy. Next up, we head on to the featherweight division, which I think realistically is one that the people are going to have their eye on, as the 1-3 Giga Chikadze in the red trunks takes on the 3-5 Calvin Kattar in the black trunks. Here we go. This fight in the featherweight division happens right here, right now. It's good to update the last 2 fights. Whoops. What fan is going crazy over there? I heard that noise. Oh. Okay, Calvin Kattar. Yeah, that sounded like it. That was a nasty impact to like the to the stomach. Yikes. Oh. For Giga, he was 0-3 before he won his first fight. Calvin Kattar, on the other hand, I don't know what's going on with Calvin Kattar. He wins 1, loses 2, wins 1, loses 1. He just cannot find the rhythm. But down goes Giga for the moment. Well, hey, these guys have... let's say these guys have officially amassed 3 minutes of fighting. I think he tried to clobber him on the top of the head. Jeez. So, hey, Conrad, you know what I love about Calvin Kattar? He's saving that heavy right hand for only when he has the opportunity. Oh, and he's using that left to do some massive damage. Oh, good night. Calvin Kattar knocks out Giga Chikadze in round number 1. And he hooked him too. Calvin Kattar said, I'm not playing around tonight. Calvin Kattar's now 4-5 in the UFC. He puts Giga Chikadze to 1-4. Chikadze just can't get anything going for him. Poor dude, man. He's really, he's genuinely struggling. All right, next up, folks, we're going to see the debut of Sean Brady. That's right. To me, this is probably... Are you ready? If Mike Perry wins, it's going to happen within the first round. If Sean Brady wins, it's going to happen in round number 2 or 3. But anyway, Sean Brady, of course, 0-0, making his debut against Mike Perry, who's 5-6. So I'm going to update the last fight. Let's see, featherweights. Oh, Sean Brady already went down. That was quick. Brady's got to be very careful with Mike Perry. Mike Perry, oh, good Lord. Mike Perry's just a guy who is an absolute ruthless monster. And he's got hands of steel. But it's funny, to me, Mike Perry is one of those guys that if he did boxing, I think he'd be an absolute beast. Because he wasn't really like a wrestler. He wasn't a guy who kept trying to put you in the clinch. Wasn't even a take the guy. He just wanted to, to pummel you. He really was that guy. Like, there's just a few guys who I think in the UFC I'm looking like. Derek Lewis is a great example of that. Like, Derek Lewis is not a mixed martial artist. He's just a boxer. And I know people are going to hate me saying that, but I feel like if he just went to boxing, I feel like he could have been just a beast in boxing. Like, I feel like that guy wouldn't have really lost because it's Derek Lewis. You just don't really see Derek Lewis getting knocked out like that. Oh, down goes Mike Perry. Oh, Sean Brady fighting back, doing some massive damage here. Oh, well, he got clipped with that uppercut. Oh my Lord. Herb Dean had to get in the way of the visual of what Sean Brady looked like. Mike Perry with another great finish here tonight. That actually puts Mike Perry to 500. He knocks, oh wow, he ate a shot, went through the dude's punch to then knock him out. Wow. What a beast. Mike Perry spoils the debut for Sean Brady. As Mike Perry is now actually, for the first time, I think, ever, actually, is at 500. He's 6-6. He put Sean Brady to 0-1, which means that we head on to the next bout of the night, which is going to be in the lightweight division. That's right. As we see Donald Cerrone, who is 7-10, take on the 3-7 Mark Jacasey. Jacasey in the black trunks, Cerrone in the red trunks. Here we go. We're inching closer and closer to that heavyweight main event that'll see Terry McMann, who's 1-2, take on the former heavyweight champ, the 7-8 Alexander Volkov. And next up, folks, we'll be going to the women's strawweight division to see the 11-12 Joanna Jędrzejczyk take on the 2-3 Amanda Ribas. But first, this lightweight bout. Let's go into the welterweights here. Sean Brady 0-1. Down goes Donald Cerrone. Said Mark Jacasey, a guy who has always come so close but so far in so many of his fights. We look back to his biggest win back in UFC 3. I remember it clear as day. He actually was able to essentially kind of snap the leg a bit of Conor McGregor when they were in the lightweight tournament. I remember that. He literally snapped the leg so much that Conor had to. He got knocked. It was a technical knockout. That's one of Jacasey's 3 wins. And Jacasey with a 3-7 record, would love to have a big win here and stop Donald Cerrone's momentum, but easier said than done. Said both these guys desperately knowing they need wins. Jacasey, especially since he hasn't won in quite a while. Donald Cerrone trying to keep the winning ways going here. This is a big deal for him, for both these guys. They really can't afford a loss. So Jacasey doing a great job blocking a lot of what Donald Cerrone offered, especially right after he got rocked.
Keep working, keep working.
Ooh. Oh, we come in the back of the head. So Jacasey's got to start fighting a bit smarter here. Because he's eating a lot of unnecessary shots. Let's see, what does Jacasey got planning to tell? Oh, that was a beautiful spinning back fist that immediately dropped Donald Cerrone. Wow, and Cerrone's going to drop Jacasey right before the end of the round. What a great round that was. I think Cerrone did a little bit more than Jacasey. I got to say that this is a 10-9 Cerrone for after round number 1. Beautiful uppercut, though. That's exactly what Jacasey needed. You know, when me and the fight committee put this fight together, we knew that this fight would certainly deliver, and it's doing absolutely that. That was a wonderful uppercut. Oh, good night. Donald Cerrone knocks out Mark Jacasey in round number 2. Another massive victory for the Cowboy. He is now 8-10 in the UFC. He puts Mark Jacasey to 3-8. For Donald Cerrone, that fairy tale that he was looking for may just be continuing here. He pushed to 8-10, which means he is two victories away from potentially being 500, from having a 500 record at 10-10. So he's getting close. For Mark Jacasey, the losing skid continues, 3-8. Yeah, not where you want to be if you are Mark Jacasey, but I'm sure he'll find a way to bounce back. Now, next up, this fight right here is going to be in the women's strawweight division. That's right. As the 11-12 Joanna Jędrzejczyk, a former champion who's in the red trunks, takes on another former champion, the 2-3 Amanda Ribas in the black trunks. Both these fighters one win away from 500, trying to get that done here tonight at Notorious MMA 4. And of course, right after this fight, folks, we will have our main event, which will be featuring in the heavyweight division, of course, which will see Terry McMann, the 1-2 Terry McMann, take on the former champion, the 7-8 Alexander Volkov, and down goes Amanda Ribas. Oh, that was an ugly kick. Wait, let's see. So I'm also make sure I have everything updated. Oh wow, Ioana's never won a title with us? Now I could have sworn Ioana's won a title. That's wild. I take back what I said. She is not a former champion. That's a nice shot from Ioana. Not my voice getting raspier. This is terrible. See, it's not, I said both these fighters have been very. I feel like this is one of the more tamer fights we've had. Oh, never mind the leg. Uh-oh. Amanda Ribas got to be very careful with that going into round number 2. Yeah, definitely the most tamed fight going, that we have had so far tonight.
Are you ready to fight? Here we go.
There you go. You want trying to push the tempo. I said it's already bad enough that Ribas has kind of like a leg and a half. That lead leg of hers isn't really functioning as best as it can. We've seen it get stiffened up quite a few times in round number 1. Something to definitely look forward to see how her movement changes. If I'm her, I may switch stance. Oh, she got tagged twice there too. Oh. So Ribas is a nasty cut right above the eye leading up to the forehead. It's very nasty. You can just hear, yeah, that leg that's gonna be a problem soon for sure. She's still standing. I give respect for Amanda Ribas. So she's still standing after what really looked like she should have fallen. She's... Oh, yeah, that's becoming a massive problem. Oh, you can hear it keep cracking. Oh, yep, once she starts falling, this could be it. Because she's not protecting or checking those legs. Yep, that's it. That is it. That's all she's going to write. I think for the first time and in the Notorious MMA Octagon, we have a knockout by... we have a technical knockout. We don't have like an actual official knockout. No, we have a technical knockout here. Well, you want a Yoj Jack, 12-12. Amanda Ribas, well... 2-4. Not doing so hot for the former champ Amanda Ribas. I'm sure she'll bounce back. But folks, it's time for our main event of the evening. That is right. It's right here in the heavyweight division. We've been talking about it all night, all episode. The 1-2 Terry McMann takes on, who's in the red trunks, takes on the former heavyweight champion of the world, the 7-8 Alexander Volkov in the black trunks. Update some records here. Oh my lord, it's over. Terry McMann makes quick work, literally, of Alexander Volkov before it can even really finish doing anything. Either way, folks, Terry McMann is now 2-2 in the UFC. He's back to 500. He puts Alexander Volkov to 7-9. Wow. You want to talk about finishing a fight early? That's exactly what we just seen, folks. I mean, literally, that was a 40-second main event. And folks, we've only got one more part of this episode. Surprisingly, it's going to be the awards. So, knockout of the night. Honestly, knockout of the night's going to go to Tasha Hayes. Oh, my apologies. Just sneeze all over the place. Knockout of the night's going to go to Tasha Hayes and Joseph Benavidez. Fight of the night, I'm going to give it to two people. I am going to give it to two people. Donald Cerrone and Mark Jacasey, as well as Sean Brady and Platinum Mike Perry. And we had no submissions, so there you go, folks. Please do leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the BVTV gaming channel. We will see you all next week for some fight night action. Peace out, everybody. Subscribe to the BVTV channel, and as always, stay off the hook. Bye.